And welcome to Mount Pleasant High School, site of District 10 AA Girls Basketball District Tournament action. And tonight we've got the championship game, the Summertown Lady Eagles and the Loretto Lady Mustangs. This is Brian Long, and tonight I'm joined by Brent Thomas and Mr. Kevin Wright, who's our executive producer. And Brent, big game on hand. I think I look back today for about the last 8 or 9 years, this has been the district championship game.
That's right. When it comes to women's sport in this district, volleyball, softball, and, of course, girls basketball, it's Loretto and Summertown. They're the two premier programs in this district, and we should have a good game. They've already played twice this year. Of course, Loretto's won both of them, but as we talked before the game, I think Summertown made some improvements in the second game, handling Loretta's pressure. And, of course, the first game, as we talked, was close going into the fourth quarter, and then Allie Weathers kind of took over. So what's some of your keys to the game? And I'll tell you some of mine.
Well, for Summertown, for people at home that don't know, Brent and I go way back, about 30-year friendship. And he's just a Loretto guy. I'm a Summertown guy. Yeah. So I've seen most of the Summertown games. It's unforced turnovers, Brent.
Yeah.
We know that Loretta's going to force some, and we know we're going to turn it over, but it's those ones where maybe we just get a little careless or just get sped up just a little bit. If Summertown can limit those, and if they can hold their own on the glass, the much bigger team from Loretto, and then try to keep everyone else. I mean, everybody realizes Allie Weathers is Allie Weathers.
Yeah.
She's going to get hers.
Yeah.
Can we limit the others to keep we can stay close?
Yeah, and you're right there. That's what gets Loretto in trouble sometimes is Allie Weathers is doing her thing, and then Loretta's key is, I always say, is three-point shooting. Sanders, Augustine, they got to hit – if they can hit 5 or 6 threes, because what we like to do, we like to get Sophie up there at the free throw line and get it to her, and she can knock that shot down, or she can get it down to Chance or Allie Weathers on the block. But if Sanders and Augustine aren't hitting from the outside, then everybody just kind of clogs us up in the middle, Hey,
and I'll just go ahead and tell you, Brent. Of course, I don't have a vote, but if I have a vote for Miss Basketball in AA, Allie Weathers is getting my vote. That's coming from a Summertown guy.
Yeah.
I mean, she is, and for a basketball fan like myself, she's fun to watch.
Yeah.
She just appears to do all the right things. She's a good teammate and just makes all the right plays. Big fan of hers, and I wish her the best. Hope she's able to bring that award home.
Well, another thing we talked about is Busby. I think for Summertown, Busby's got – the first game, I don't know if it was big game. Maybe she played better in the second game, but she's got to get more involved for Summertown if they're going to beat Loretto.
Well, a big key, and you just called it, Brent. Busby's a big key. She's got the ball in her hands continuously. She's our point guard. But, she's got to get to the free throw line. I mean, she got to put some pressure on the defense, draw some fouls, get to the free throw line. And then I think once that happens, we may be able to free Gabby Long up for some threes or get it inside to Hannah Jones or Abby Jo Schaefer. And Riley Blackwood for Summertown has really, really stepped up her game the last two-thirds of the season and become a much greater offensive threat.
And on the Loretto side, Stutz, the freshman, she's coming along, Kinley Stutz. But he's talking about Summertown. Remember in the second game we talked about free throw shooting. You just talked about that. Summertown left a lot of points on the free throw line.
Yeah, it's at Loretto. Summertown missed their first 8 free throws. And that was key because Loretto was able to run out to about a 10 or 11-point lead. And if you just make 7 or 8 of those free throws, you're still within striking distance. As the starting lineups are being introduced here, as it'll be for Summertown, the normal starting 5 of Gabby Long, Hannah Jones, Riley Blackwood, Ella Busby, and Abby Jo Schaefer. For Loretto, as soon as they break the huddle here, I didn't catch them all, but I'm sure it's going to be Allie Weathers, Sophie Weathers.
It'll be Sanders.
Chance. Libby Sanders and
Chance. Got Chance. Did you say Chance?
10. Jesse Chance. Who's number 10?
Number 10 is we don't have a number 10.
No, we don't have a 10.
We got Sophie Weathers, Allie Augustine, Libby Sanders, and
Augustine,
Jesse
Sanders,
Chance.
Weathers, Chance, Weathers.
Yep.
And we're ready to tip it off.
Number 10.
So,
I don't see it. All right.
So officials are getting everything squared away at the scorer's table.
Now, Brian, I'm going to do the best I can to keep stats and not watch the game.
Abby Jo Schaefer will be tipping it off against Sophie Weathers. Summertown in blue, Loretto in white. Loretto the 1 seed, Summertown the 2 seed. Tip in the air, controlled, slapped around, picked up by Gabby Long of Summertown. Long down to the baseline, cut off, kicks it out to Busby. Busby as Loretto opens up in a man-to-man. Around to Gabby Long, bounce feed inside Schaefer. Schaefer turns, works on Weathers, spins, turns, hits a cutting Gabby Long, kicks it out Jones, 15-footer, no good. Battle for the rebound. Who is it? It's Augustine. Augustine gives to Weathers. Ahead to number 14, Sanders. Sanders needs help. Now gets it in the corner to Augustine. Summertown also in the man-to-man. Augustine being guarded by Schaefer. Over to Weathers. Back to Sanders. Sanders looks inside. There's Sophie Weathers. Looking inside. Skip over to Chance. Her 17-footer. No good. Rebound Gabby Long of Summertown. Long brings it across half court. As she's picked up by Augustine. She gives over to Busby. Summertown going to back it off. Busby out between the circles. Gives to Schaefer. Schaefer hits a backdoor cutting Busby. Shot up, blocked, but we're going to get a foul. A foul will be on Allie Weathers of Loretto, and Ella Busby will go to the line for 2 free throws. Brent, great set play there by Summertown. Weathers got a lot of ball. I couldn't, from where we're sitting, you can't really see.
Busby had a good backdoor cut there.
As Busby knocks down the first free throw. Busby eyes the mark. Shot rolls, no good. Rebound, Sophie Weathers. Weathers gives it out to Sanders. Back to Allie Weathers. Here come the Lady Mustangs. Weathers over to Sanders. Looking inside for Sophie Weathers. Has the ball slapped away, picked up by Hannah Jones. She'll give over to Ella Busby of Summertown. Busby in the corner to Blackwood. Blackwood thought about a three, now goes inside Schaefer. Schaefer turn around, no good. Rebound Weathers. Good defense there by Sophie Weathers. Pass ahead to Augustine. Layup, good. This game, Loretto takes the lead 2-1. Loretto in full court pressure. Abby Jo Schaefer with it across the timeline. Working on Sophie Weathers. Schaefer into the lane, hits a Jones. Jones, shot, no good. It's blocked. But it looks like going to be a foul on number 24, Jessie Chance. And Hannah Jones will go to the line for 2 free throws.
And Brian, both teams trying to get it in the post so they can either work with their back to the basket or kick it out.
Jones, free throw, no good. Jones ready for the second toss. It's in the air. This one back rim, no good. Rebound, Sophie Weathers. She gives over to Allie Weathers, now to Augustine, and here come the Lady Mustangs. Augustine across the timeline. Picked up by Schaefer over on the right wing to Sophie Weathers. Out top, Allie Weathers from 22 feet. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Hannah Jones. Hannah Jones gives to Busby. Busby for Summertown into front court. Over to Gabby Long. Back to Busby. Busby gets a screen from Schaefer. Now looks inside Jones. There's Jones in the corner. Back to Busby. Summertown showing a lot of patience right here. 2-1 your score, Summertown. Pass is slapped away by Augustine. That's ran down by Long. It's going to be slapped away again by Augustine. It'll be Summertown basketball, side, rear court, Brent. Good pressure right there by the Lady Mustangs.
Oh, yeah, good pressure. But, like I said, Summertown showing good patience on offense. And right now it's just 2-1. I believe this is, it's a tournament game.
Busby drives on Allie Weathers. Now backs off, goes inside. Schaefer, 15-footer, bang. Abby Jo Schaefer knocks it down, and Summertown retakes the lead 3-2 with 5:10 to go here in the opening period. Augustine across the timeline. Augustine working on Schaefer, spins, now gets in the corner to Sanders. Sanders back out front, Allie Weathers. Weathers wants to work on Busby, into the lane, now kicks out to Jessie Chance in the corner to Augustine. Augustine back out front to Weathers. Weathers has it slapped away, now picks it up. Weathers looks inside, skip pass over to Sanders, and Weathers is going to be called for the travel. Where we're sitting, Brent, that was tough to see.
Yeah, I couldn't see her feet there. I do know this. They're 33, who's that for y'all?
Hannah Jones.
She's doing a good job guarding Sophie Weathers there. She's not, she's trying to post up.
Hannah has been a great rebounder, defensive player for Summertown all year. Gabby Long into the lane, 12-footer, rattles, comes out, rebound, scrap that's going to be a hell ball between Jones and Augustine, and on the alternating possession, it'll belong to the Lady Mustangs of Loretto. Long had a good look at it, just came out. Loretto controlling the glass.
Yep.
Jessie Chance will play it in for Loretto against Summertown full court pressure. She gets it into Augustine. Augustine is going to be fouled by Abby Jo Schaefer.
I'm not sure that's who Summertown wants guarding her.
And that's kind of tough to get away from it. Get away with it 50 feet from the basket out there in front of everybody.
Yeah.
So that's Schaefer's first. That's Summertown's first. Augustine into Allie Weathers. Looking inside for Sophie Weathers. Now back out front, Augustine. Back out to Allie Weathers. Looks inside for Sophie Weathers. Out to Allie Augustine. Augustine to Chance to Allie Weathers. Weathers going to gun a three. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Gabby Long. Gabby Long for Summertown, racing into front court, into the lane. Gives over to Blackwood. Blackwood pump fake up and good.
Brian, I thought Loretto kind of settled right there on that possession.
5-2 your score, Summertown. 3:50 to play in the first period. Loretto into front court, goes inside. Sophie Weathers, it's slapped away, stolen by Hannah Jones, but Hannah is going to be called for the travel. It'll be Loretto basketball under their own basket. For Summertown, we've got Ellie Lou Mason checking in. Hannah Jones going to get a blow, and for Loretto, Breely Winters comes in, and I didn't see who come out. Sanders?
Yeah.
Sanders gets a blow. Augustine plays it in to Sophie Weathers. Over to Allie Weathers. Working on Gabby Long. Takes it home all the way in, off the glass. Good. That's Allie Weathers' game. She's just too good if you let her get going that low. 5-4, Summertown by 1. Abby Jo Schaefer into front court. Has it slapped away, picks it up, needs help, gets it out there to Riley Blackwood. Blackwood out front to Mason. Mason in the corner to Riley Blackwood. Blackwood drives on Weathers all the way in, shot up, blocked by Sophie Weathers. It'll go out of bounds, but we're going to have a foul on Riley Blackwood of Summertown. That'll be Summertown's second. It'll be Blackwood's first. And it'll be Loretto basketball with 3:13 to play in the opening period. They'll play at length of the court. 5-4 your score, Summertown by 1. Augustine plays it into Allie Weathers, back to Augustine. Augustine racing into front court. Takes it into the lane. Her runner up off the glass. Good, very athletic play by Allie Augustine. And Loretto takes the lead, 6-5. Riley Blackwood to Gabby Long. Over to Ella Busby. Busby backs it off between the circles. Now gets directions from Coach Jean on the bench. Blackwood to Schaefer. Schaefer puts it on the floor, into the lane, shot up off the glass, battle for the rebound. Who's got it? Mason had it. She had it taken away by Weathers. Allie Weathers, that is. Across the timeline. Weathers into the lane, stops, pivots, needs help, kicks it in the corner to Chance for three. No good. Rebound, Abby Jo Schaefer. She'll give it over to Ella Busby. Busby racing into front court. It's cut off by Weathers. Gets it out there to Gabby Long. From about 25, no good. Rebound, Sophie Weathers. Over to Allie Weathers, and here come the Lady Mustangs. Weathers, cut off by Busby. Keeps her dribble. In the corner to Chance. Goes inside Sophie Weathers. Sophie she's going to be called for the travel. She was looking to make that cross-court skip, Brent, and just kind of got cut off at the last minute.
And that's the first time she's got the ball down there, too. Summertown's doing a good job of keeping the ball out of her hands. And that's where Loretto likes to start their offenses with her. As
Jones re-enters for Summertown, Blackwood will get a blow, and Gabby Long brings it into front court. She gives over to Abby Jo Schaefer. Schaefer drives on Sophie Weathers, goes in, reverse layup, blocked, picked up by Augustine, nearly stolen by Mason, but now it's corralled by Sophie Weathers. Over to Winters to Augustine. 6-5 Loretto leads, 1:35 to play in the first period. Augustine to Allie Weathers. Weathers Now hits a cutting, rolling Sophie Weathers, kicks it over to Augustine for three. No good. Rebound, Hannah Jones. And Jones is going to be fouled by Winters. That'll be the third team foul on Loretto. It'll be Winters' first, and it'll be Summertown basketball play at length of the court. Brent, you still get the feel that both teams are just kind of feeling each other out a little bit.
And Summertown, they're doing a good job of subbing early here. Loretta's subbed 2 more in, but we got some tired girls out there.
So Gabby Long with it, brings it across the timeline. She's picked up by Augustine. Long is going to be called for the charge. Offensive foul. Good defense right there. Good footwork by Augustine.
Yeah, she stuck her arm
over.
out. Yeah.
So that'll be Long's first, Summertown's third. And Jessie Chance re-enters, and Sophie Weathers will get a break for Loretto. Let's see, number 5 for Loretto.
Stutz
came in.
Freshman, yeah. We got Sanders, Weathers, Chance, Stutz, Augustine.
Sanders looks for 3, now goes inside to a cutting Weathers, Allie Weathers. Weathers being guarded by Busby. Picks up now, skips it over to Stutz. Back out front, Chance. Around the horn to Sanders. Back to Allie Weathers in the corner to Augustine. Inside to Weathers. Weathers has it. Goes up off the glass. Good. Allie Weathers. 8-5, Loretto.
Summertown played good defense there. Just ain't nothing you can do about it.
No. Gabby Long drives in. Her shot partially blocked. Rebound Augustine. Augustine across the timeline. 30 seconds to play in the opening period as Coach Rutledge calls out the play. Augustine being guarded by Lauren Howell, who's into the game for Summertown. Now gives over to Allie Weathers. Loretto trying to play for the last shot of the quarter. Augustine trap, has her pass stolen. Busby's got it. Busby takes it all the way home. Shot off the glass. Good. Ella Busby. 5 seconds. Allie Weathers in backcourt to Stutz. Stutz throws it up left-handed. No good. And that's where your first quarter will end. Loretto leads 8-7. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Friends of NRA would like to invite you to their 2025 dinner on Saturday, March 8th at 5 p.m. This event will be held at Rotary Park Gym in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, and tickets are just $35 a person. The evening will include your meal, live auction, games with chances to win firearms, a silent auction, and more. You do not have to be an NRA member to attend. This event raises money used for grants in Lawrence County and statewide, helping to fund the high school trap teams, FCA shooting programs, 4-H teams, the Eddie Eagle Gun Safety Program, law enforcement grants, and more. To order tickets, visit friendsofnra.org/events or call 931-300-2289. Come out and support your Second Amendment with the Crockett Friends of NRA.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to Mount Pleasant High School. Second quarter underway. It'll be Summertown basketball as Ella Busby has it out between the circles. Looking inside, Gabby Long now back out front. Ellie Lou Mason. Mason to Busby. Busby working on Weathers. Now backs it off, gives over to Hannah Jones. Jones to Gabby Long. Gets a screen. Long stops, pops. Her 3. No good. Rebound, Hannah Jones. Going to have a hell ball, and on the alternating possession, this one will belong to the Loretto Lady Mustangs. 8-7, Loretto leads. Early second period. Augustine in backcourt. She's going to be trapped. Now kicks it ahead to Sanders. Sanders. Back to Allie Weathers. Back to Augustine. Sanders thought about a 3. Now we'll take a 3. Back rim, no good. Sanders gets her own rebound. In the corner, over on the left wing to Allie Weathers. Weathers looking inside. Now drives, shot up, good. Allie Weathers with another bucket. 10-7, Loretto by 3. Schaefer ahead to Busby. Busby, layup, good. Ella Busby. 10-9 your score, just under 7 minutes to play.
Now, Brian, that's something Summertown didn't do in the second game is they broke the press, but they missed those layups. They're hitting those today.
And Hannah Jones is going to be called for her second personal foul. So I'm sure she will probably have to go out. We'll see what Coach Jean does. Yes, as Blackwood comes in, Jones stays in, Mason goes out. Oh, it's just the first on Jones.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Loretto basketball under their basket. Weathers breaks wide open. Easy layup. She's good enough without giving them that easy.
Yeah, I know.
12-9. Loretto by 3. Gabby Long across the timeline. She drives, kicks out Schaefer. Schaefer for 3. Rattles, comes out. Battle for the rebound. It's Busby. Busby for Summertown. Backs it off, resets the offense, gives over to Gabby Long. Over to Schaefer. Schaefer. She's going to try another 3. Bang. Abby Jo Schaefer knots the score at 12.
Does she hit threes?
Huh?
Does she hit threes a lot? Or
just started shooting them later in the year. It's a little wrinkle, I guess, Summertown's added as the seasons went on. Augustine out between the circles, gives over to Allie Weathers. 12 all, 5:50 to play in the first period. Allie Weathers, pull up 15-footer, no good. Battle for the rebound. Riley Blackwood for Summertown. Gives over to Gabby Long. Long across the timeline, into the lane, kicks out Busby for 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. It's Jesse Chance. And we're going to have a whistle, and I believe we're going to get a timeout on the floor. So with 5:32 to play in the first half, Summertown 12, Loretto 12. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tenakee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tenakee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tenakee.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to Mount Pleasant. Brian Long alongside Brent Thomas and Kevin Wright. District 10 AA Girls Championship game. Second quarter scored. Summertown 12, Loretto 12. It's Loretto basketball. Augustine has it. Goes inside Sophie Weathers. Back to Augustine. Augustine traveled.
Yeah, kind of slid her foot there, Brian. But you
It'll be
see,
Summertown
Loretto wants to get it to Sophie so they can work off that, and that's about the first time she's got it in the high post.
Gabby Long. We're going to bring it across the timeline and be picked up by Augustine. Long drives all the way down to the baseline, all the way under, kicks it inside, pass, gets away, picked up by Chance. Winters has got it, takes it all the way home, layup, no good, but Breeley Winters is going to be fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2 free throws. Good steal and outlet there by Jesse Chance.
Called that on Schaefer. I thought they was going to get Jones there, but
Schaefer's second. Big call, big foul right there for Summertown. Winters, first toss, no good. Into the game for Loretto comes Stutz. Stutz re-enters. Jesse Chance will go out. Kinley Stutz, the freshman from Loretto. Breeley Winters, second toss. This one is good. Loretto takes the lead, 13-12, as Mason will come in for the aforementioned Schaefer with the 2 personal fouls. 4:58 to play. Summertown basketball. Loretto picks up full court pressure. Ball comes into Jones, back to Long. Long across the timeline. Backs it out between the circles, and here they go. Long drives on Augustine, takes it home, shot, no good, but they're going to get a hand check on Allie Augustine, I believe.
Yep, Augustine. what Summertown done, they run Busby around. She kind of cleared her, and then
the ball just followed her.
Yeah, ball followed her right in there for
Jones to Busby. Busby, she's going to drive. She's going to be cut off. Kicks it out. Jones around the horn to Blackwood. Blackwood drives into the lane. Gives it out there to Mason. Mason to Jones. Jones to Gabby Long. Long for three. No good. Rebound tapped around. Gabby Long has it slapped away. Picked up by Sanders. Sanders ahead to Stutz. Stutz as she travels. And it'll be.
Brian, I thought that's the first time Summertown settled right there. They just settled for a three-pointer. They've been showing patience. Both these teams are working hard on defense.
Jana Clifton in for Loretto. Out will go Stutz. Gabby Long with it for Summertown across the timeline. Long, she's going to drive, take it home. Shot blocked by Allie Weathers. Rebound Weathers. Here comes Loretto. Weathers leading by one. Across the end of the lane, shot up off the glass. Tough move by the senior from Loretto. 15-12, so Loretto by 3. Busby for Summertown. She'll bring it up and handle the ball. Busby gets a screen. Stops, pops, 3. Front rim, no good. Rebound is Clifton. Clifton gets it out there to Sanders. Sanders skips it over to Allie Weathers. She's going to take a deep 3. No good. Rebound, Gabby Long. Long across the timeline.
Now we settled there.
Back to Busby. Over to Ellie Lou Mason. Mason, the sophomore from Summertown, gets it inside to Jones. Back to a cutting Mason. Has it slapped away. Picked up by Augustine. Here come the Lady Mustangs. Augustine over to Clifton. Back out front, Weathers. Over to Sanders for 3. No good. Battle for the rebound. Sanders got it. Sanders drives on Jones. In. She's going to be fouled. That foul is going to be on Gabby Long. And if it is, I believe that'll be 2 on Long of Summertown. And it is. Sanders will go to the line for 2 free throws. Her team leading by 3, 15-12, with 2:56 to play here in the first half. Sanders, free throw, no good. One thing about it, Brandon, it's not been an offensive display so far tonight.
Now, both teams are playing defense.
Yeah.
I mean, they're guarding. And both teams want to get it in the post, and we're not letting y'all get it in the post, and y'all ain't letting us get it in the post.
Sanders knocks down the second free throw. Loretto leads by 4. Lauren Howell in the front court, back to Busby. Busby working on Sanders. Now back to Howell. Howell gets a screen from Jones. Over to Mason. Mason. Back to Busby. Busby. And cut off by Weathers. Goes back to Howell. Has it stolen by Allie Weathers. Here come the Lady Mustang. Weathers going to take it all the way home. Shot up, no good. Rebound Weathers, back up, no good. And Allie Weathers will go to the line for 2 free throws. Brent, you noticed offensively how things have changed for Summertown, what Schaefer went out. It's one of the offensive threats that they have.
Yeah.
Weathers' first free throw is no good. Just got a report from District 9 AA. Community beats Grundy County 55-54, so the winner of this game will get Grundy County. The loser will get Community, and Summertown and Loretto both will be home first round of the region. Weathers missed both free throws.
Yeah. Well, Loretta's missed 4.
Jones. Mason. Busby has it slapped away, picked up Busby. Busby drives on Sanders. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Allie Weathers.
I tell you what, Brian, both teams are going to earn what they score tonight.
Yeah. Kicks out to Augustine, and Augustine's going to be called for the travel. Great dish and driving dish by Weathers. Yeah. Augustine got called for the walk.
Yeah.
Summertown been on 12 for quite a while.
Yeah, well, Loretto's.
And we're going to get a timeout on the floor. It's going to be a 30, so we'll keep it right here as Coach Jeremy Jean takes a 30. Your score is Summertown 12, Loretto 16, 1:51 to play. Brent, I mean, would we expect anything less between these two schools?
No, this is a championship game. And like you mentioned, when Schaefer went out with the foul trouble, it's kind of changed Summertown's offensive philosophy or whatever they're doing. But Loretto wants to do the same thing, and they can't get it to Sophie Weathers because Jones is doing such a good job of guarding Sophie Weathers. You can kind of see what both teams are wanting to do, inside out or whatever,
Well, and Loretto, it's probably hurt their offense. They've got called for, 3 or 4 just uncharacteristic travel calls.
Yeah, walks, yeah.
So, but anyway, here we go. Ella Busby with it for the Lady Eagles, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Stops, thought about a 3, now gives over to Riley Blackwood. Blackwood out between the circles, works on Clifton. Blackwood's pass stolen by Allie Weathers. Weathers drives toward the baseline. Down's cut off by Jones. Shot up, no good. Rebound, slapped out of bounds. And that ball was last touched. They said white ball, but I believe
they're going to have a little talk down there.
I know I'm a homer, Brent, but I thought that's the right call.
Allie Weathers was the last one to touch it, I think.
Mason plays it in. Gets it in and has it slapped away by Allie Weathers. Mason a little indecisive inbounding the ball.
There. She about had a 5.
Now she's got over there in a little tougher spot to inbound. She gets it into Jones. Jones brings it across the timeline. Gives it back to Busby. Busby works on Sanders. Drive, shot up, no good. And Sophie Weathers is going to be called for the foul. And Ella Busby will go to the line for 2 free throws. And, Brent, that's a big part of Summertown's game is driving and getting Ella Busby to the free throw line.
Yep. Yeah, Summertown's missed 3 and Loretto 4 free throws.
Busby knocks down the first, 16-13. That was the first on Sophie Weathers. 2 team fouls, 4 on Summertown. Busby, second toss, rattles it in. It's a 2-point game, 16-14. And here comes Allie Augustine of the Lady Mustangs. Augustine to Sophie Weathers in the corner to Sanders. Sanders picks up her dribble now out front to Clifton. Over to Allie Weathers. Gets a screen. Working on Blackwood. Now over to Libby Sanders. Sanders back out front, Augustine. Loretto being very patient. Sanders with it. Sophie Weathers has it slapped away, picked up by Sanders. Sanders in the corner to Augustine. Looking inside for Allie Weathers. Now back out front to Sanders. 30 seconds to play. Augustine. And now we're going to get a double foul. And, Brent, the ultimate bailout for an official just to call a double foul.
Yeah, I was watching the ball. What happened?
It was Riley Blackwood and Allie Weathers battling for a position. Blackwood gets the foul, and Weathers picks up her second foul. So it's going to be a jump ball, and it'll be Loretto basketball. And Blackwood's got 2, and now Schaefer's going to re-enter with her 2.
Yeah. Allie Weathers has got 2. Were they just like posting? She was posting.
Yeah.
I was watching the ball.
Yeah, they were just. Now. Augustine to play it in. Comes into Sophie Weathers. Goes inside to Augustine. Back to Sophie. 16-footer, back rim, rattles, no good. Rebound, Allie Weathers, no good. Rebound. Who is that? Clifton. Clifton gets the rebound. Her shot's no good, but she's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. That foul will be on 33, Hannah Jones. It'll be Hannah Jones's 3rd foul. 15 seconds to play in the half. Clifton, free throw, good. Schaefer comes in, Jones goes out. Clifton readies for the second toss. It's in the air, no good, rebound Schaefer. She gives to Busby, 12 seconds. 17-14, Loretto by 3. Schaefer with it. Hits backdoor Busby, layup off the glass, good. It's twice Summertown's run that play.
Yep. 1
second. Weathers from three-quarter court, no good, and that's where your first half will end with your score. Loretto 17, Summertown 16. We'll be back in about 6 minutes.
Yeah.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Mac Brown has been providing photographic services for 55 years. During that time, Mac Brown photographers have photographed children, seniors, weddings, schools, musicians, and commercial businesses. The studio takes great pride in producing quality photographs and services for its many clients. While the studio has adapted as times have changed, their goal of providing excellent photography has remained constant. For more information or to schedule an appointment, visit their website at macbrownphoto.com or give them a call at 931-762-4263. Let the professionals at Mac Brown Photography turn your memories into treasures.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment. Not for profit, for service. Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation, you're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
This is the X Sports Network.
efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to Mount Pleasant High School. It's halftime of the District 10 2A Girls Championship game, 17-16, Loretto over Summertown. This is Brian Long alongside Brent Thomas and Kevin Wright. And Brent, it's just an old-fashioned slugfest or rock fight or whatever you want to say. It's
a defensive game. Both teams want to work through the post. We've been saying that. And, of course, Schaefer went out. She missed a lot of the second quarter with foul trouble, and that kind of hurt Summertown. And Sophie Weathers yet to score, so that tells you what kind of defense Summertown's playing on her. But Allie Weathers, she's the leading scorer for Loretto with 10, and Busby has got 10 for Summertown. You know, remember Busby in the first game at Summertown, I don't know if she scored or might have had only 2 points. So she's had a lot of backdoor cuts. She's made some layups, made her free throws. Of course, Allie Weathers is doing what she normally does, but Loretto going to have to get some more support for Allie Weathers.
Well, one adjustment I've noticed setting up here where we're at, Summertown's kind of pulled their post people out from under the basket and it's kind of opened the lane up for slash backdoor cuts.
And they're running that little thing like we talked about where they follow the ball. They've done that a couple times.
Hey, but two good coaches here. I'm sure we'll see adjustments to see. It's going to be a chess match from here on out.
Yeah.
But again, Loretto leads 17-16 as third quarter getting ready to get underway. I know there's a couple of girls on each team. I know Jones has 3 fouls.
Yeah, Allie Weathers has got 2.
Yep.
I don't know of any.
Blackwood's got a couple. Schaefer's got a couple for Summertown. So the bigger girls or the post players or the girls that play on the baseline for Summertown all have somewhat foul trouble.
Yeah, and Loretto got a little tired there, and especially late in the first quarter. They didn't sub as like Summertown did, but it's championship tournament game, so we got to suck it up and make it happen.
So it's going to be Summertown basketball on the alternating possession to begin the third period.
Looks like Loretta's going to start their original 5.
Yep. Gabby Long, Ella Busby, Schaefer, Mason, and Blackwood. So Jones with the 3 fouls will not start the second half. For Loretto, we got Augustine, Allie Weathers, Sophie Weathers, Chance, and Sanders. Summertown with it, long. Over to Mason on the wing, down to Blackwood, down on the short corner to Schaefer. Schaefer wants to drive, spins, kicks it out long from about 25. No, missed everything. Might have been a little deeper than she thought she was.
Yeah.
She was out about the volleyball line, probably further than 25.
But you see Schaefer's back in the game, and they get it to her, and she's got options. She can, cross-court pass, back to the basket, whatever she wants to do.
Augustine across the timeline. She gives it to Allie Weathers. In the corner to Augustine. Looking inside for Sophie Weathers. Skips it out there, Jesse Chance. Over to Sanders. That pass is deflected, picked up by Gabby Long. Long stops. She travels. Good call by the official. As Gabby stopped to pump fake and just lost her footing a little bit.
Yep. Couldn't get the brakes on fast enough.
Sanders and Augustine bringing it up for the Lady Mustangs. 17-16 your score.
Okay, we got a little change right here, see.
Augustine now goes inside Weathers. She works on Schaefer. Shot up, no good. Rebound. Sophie Weathers gives it to Chance to Augustine. Thought about a three, now gives it in the corner to Weathers. Weathers drives baseline. Shot up, rolling good, and she is fouled by Ellie Lou Mason.
Loretto didn't make the shot, but they stacked Weathers and then kind of cut off of that there.
So Loretto extends the lead, 19-16. The Weathers to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Shot in the air is good, and Loretto leads by 4. Busby with it, racing across the timeline. Works into the lane.
Crossover.
Shot up, no good. Rebound, Busby, and Augustine held ball, and on the alternating possession, it will belong to the Lady Mustangs of Loretto. So that's 2 opportunities at layup Summertown's had, and
Ella was making
like this,
you've
got to convert.
And she was making those in the first. She had a good crossover right there and got a wide open layup and just couldn't make it.
Loretto by 4. Give it over to Allie Weathers. She's being guarded by Ellie Lou Mason. Goes inside, pass, slapped the rain, picked up by Augustine. Augustine's going to be 3 seconds is the call. That's a tough break right there on a loose ball, Brent. I mean,
I think they called it on Sophie.
Gabby Long plays it in to Ella Busby. 20-16. Loretto leading Summertown. Busby gets a screen from Schaefer into the lane. Needs help, gets it out there to Mason. Mason picks up her dribble. Now she goes back to Mason, or Busby. Busby into the lane in the corner to Gabby Long. Long into the lane, kicks over to Schaefer. 15-footer, good. Abby Jo Schaefer knocks down the jumper. Good pass by Gabby Long. Cuts the lead to 2, 20-18. Augustine to Sophie Weathers.
Brian, that basket all started with penetration.
Yep. Sanders to Allie Weathers. Weathers drives, stops, 15-footer, no good. Rebound, Schaefer. She'll give it out there to Gabby Long. Long racing across the timeline, into the lane, takes it all the way home. Shot blocked by Weathers. Long the rebound. Mason has it. Tries to get it out of there. Now Augustine's got it. Here comes Loretto. Good defense by the Lady Mustangs. Weathers into the lane. Her shot rolling, no good. Rebound, Riley Blackwood. A lot of action for no points to be being scored.
Back and forth we go.
Busby across the timeline. 5 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the third period. Busby gets a screen into the lane. Now backs off. Gives it over to Mason. Goes inside Schaefer. Schaefer wants to work on Sophie. Turnaround jumper.
Good.
Good.
It's going to count.
And she was fouled. And Abby Jo Schaefer will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. That foul is on Sophie Weathers.
It's back-to-back for Schaefer.
First team foul on Loretto this half. Schaefer free throw, good. And Summertown retakes the lead, 21-20. Under 5 minutes to play in the third. Augustine gets it out there to Sophie Weathers. In the corner to Sanders. Sanders looks inside Sophie Weathers. Now skips it out there to Augustine. Augustine, and we're going to get a timeout on the floor by Coach Rutledge. And it's going to be with 4:43 to play in the third period, it's a full timeout. Summertown leads 21-20. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Want to take the next steps in taking care of your health? Tennessee Valley Allergy Services can make your goals a reality. Their team of doctors, nurses, and medical professionals are dedicated to providing allergy care and treatment, such as drops and shots, to fit your exact needs. Their expert services are for anyone ages 2 and older. Whether you struggle with environmental or food allergies, they've got you covered. Discover a better you at Tennessee Valley Allergy Services, located right next to the Zaxby's in Lawrenceburg. Book online or call 931-325-0757 to schedule your appointment today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to Mount Pleasant High School. It'll be Loretto basketball, side front court, trailing 21-20. And Brent, Coach Rutledge obviously saw something she didn't like. She wanted to take a quick timeout.
Yep, get them settled down. We were just standing there, wasn't really moving the ball.
Chance looks inside. Sophie Weathers gives over to Sanders. Sanders over to Augustine. Gets a screen from Weathers. Augustine thought about a three, now goes inside Allie Weathers. Allie Weathers hits a cutting shot. Layup good. Great pass, Allie Weathers.
Yep.
Busby across the timeline. Over to Schaefer. Schaefer thought about a three, now backs it out, gives over to Busby. Loretto leads 22-21. Gabby Long gets a screen from Schaefer, drives, and she's going to be fouled. It's going to be a hand checks the call on Allie Augustine. It'll be their second team foul of the third period.
It's 2 on her.
Clifton comes in. Out goes
Chance.
Long plays it into Blackwood. Back to Long. Long into the lane. All the way home. Layup and blocked by Augustine. Rebound by Sophie Weathers. Scramble for it, and Ella Busby's going to be called for the foul. It's number 3, Ella Busby, and that'll be her first.
Her first.
22-21, Loretto by 1, 3:50 to play in the third period, and Summertown's going to back up, pick them up at the half line. Augustine brings it across the timeline. Goes inside, Sophie Weathers, back to Augustine, layup good. Just like you called it, Brent, playing off Sophie Weathers in the high post.
Yep, runs through her.
Busby across the timeline. Looks inside Schaefer. Schaefer's got it 15 foot away. Into the lane, spins on Sophie Weathers. Turnaround jumper off the glass. Good. Tough shot by Abby Jo Schaefer.
Another thing I said, it runs through Schaefer on the other end.
Clifton for 3. No good. Rebound is Augustine. And I believe Schaefer's going to pick up her third personal foul. We'll see. 24-23, that is the third on Schaefer. And Jones comes in. Howell will go out. Allie Weathers to play it in. Comes in to Sophie Weathers. Over to Libby Sanders. Sanders. Augustine. Goes inside Weathers. Weathers working on Blackwood. And Weathers is going to be fouled. And I believe that's going to be the third foul on Riley Blackwood. Fouls starting to mount up a little bit for Summertown, Brent.
Yeah, I don't know. Loretto, they're making a point to get it in the post here in the second half. Summertown may be a little fatigued right now sometimes.
Third foul on Blackwood. Pass comes in to Augustine. Schaefer slaps it away. Schaefer got to be careful there, not pick up her fourth. Augustine to play it inside front court. 24-23, Loretto by 1. Weathers gives to Clifton, to Sanders. Sanders thought about a 3, picks up her dribble, now gives it out of there, picked up by Augustine. Augustine has it slapped away, stolen by Schaefer. Schaefer layup, it comes out, gets her own rebound, back up, and good. Abby Jo Schaefer. Summertown retakes the lead, 25-24. Augustine is going to be called for the carry. Turnover, it'll be Summertown basketball.
Schaefer's got all 9 points for y'all in the third quarter. All 9.
Gabby Long plays to play it in, gets it into Ella Busby. Summertown with the ball and leading 25-24, 2:20 to play in the third period. Schaefer's got it. Schaefer drives, kicks it out long. Long pass is going to go into the backcourt, turn it over. It's one of those careless mistakes, Brent, we talked about in the pregame.
Yeah. Unforced turnover right there.
So it'll be Loretto basketball, side front court, trailing 25-24, 2:13 to play in the third. Sanders plays it in to Chance. Back to Sanders. Sanders picks up her dribble. Now hits Weathers going back door. Cut off, trapped on the baseline inside. Sophie Weathers spins, shot up off the glass. No good. Rebound, Clifton. Back out front, Sanders for three. Bang! Libby Sanders with the three. Loretto retakes the lead, 27-25. Busby with it as we go under 2-minute mark here in the third period. Busby into the lane. Shot, rolling, no good. Brent, I'm just going to call it like I see it. That's a bailout call right there.
Yeah. Well,
So Ella Busby will go to the line. Third foul on Sophie Weathers. Free throw, rolling, good. 27-26. Loretto by 1. Augustine comes in. Weathers, Sophie will go out with the 3 personal fouls.
Busby had 10 in the first half, and that's her first point here in the second half.
Second free throw rolls good and ties the score. And Coach Jeremy Jean's going to take a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. Your score is Summertown 27, Loretto 27. And Brent, we're seeing the adjustments being made here in the second half.
Yeah, and Schaefer's got 9 of y'all's 11 points. Summertown's 11 points. And Sanders finally scored. Sanders, that's her first bucket. Sophie Weathers still yet to score, and Jessie Chance, she's finally got 2 points. So,
but Loretta's starting to they've made some adjustments, getting the ball into the post down here. Cutting off Sophie Weathers.
Yeah.
But it's a big call there for Sophie to pick up her third. But it ties the game, and it's Loretto basketball. Minute 40 to play in the third. 27-27, your score here in the District 10 AA Girls Basketball Championship game. Allie Weathers got it. Being guarded by Busby across the timeline. Weathers gets a screen. Works on Busby. And now she's going to be called for the carry. It'll be Summertown basketball after the Loretto turnover. Gabby Long needs help, gets it into Schaefer. Schaefer gives over to Busby. Here come the Lady Eagles. A minute 20 to play in the third. Busby drives into the lane. Shot, no, but before she can shoot it, she's going to be fouled. And it will be the 4th team foul on Loretto. And that foul will be on Sanders.
One thing Loretta's done too, they fouled there, but they're not letting her penetrate like she did in the first half.
The defense stayed home back there.
Yeah.
Inbounds pass comes to Schaefer. Looking inside Blackwood. Schaefer drives, skips it out there to Jones, to Gabby Long. Long drives into the lane. Layup, strong move, rolling, no good. Rebound, Jessie Chance. Augustine, 1 minute in the third. Augustine over to Clifton. Inside to Allie Weathers. Spins. Back out front, Augustine for 3. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Riley Blackwood of Summertown. Blackwood, it's going to go off Sanders' leg, out of bounds. It'll be Summertown basketball. 46 seconds to play in the third. Gabby Long against full court pressure gets it into Schaefer. Schaefer, she's going to bring it up. Schaefer Having the big third quarter here for the Lady Eagles. Blackwood goes inside Schaefer. She spins, now kicks it out. Jones for three. Glass, no good. Rebound. Augustine. 30 seconds. Augustine across the timeline. Loretto may try to hold it for one.
Yeah, it may try.
Augustine. It's going to be an offensive foul. Illegal screen called on Jesse Champs. And it'll be Summertown basketball with 19 seconds to play.
I didn't see it. I was watching the ball there.
Ella Busby with it. 12 seconds across the timeline. Over to Schaefer. 8 seconds. To Gabby Long. 6 seconds. Gabby drives between the legs. Gives to Busby for three. No good. And that's where your third period will end with your score. Loretto 27. Summertown 27. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
They'll go above and beyond to help you, whether in person or over the phone.
I'm glad I got my home loan here. They thoroughly explained the process, and in no time I was accepted.
I have banked with the Bank of Frank Ewing ever since they first came to Lawrenceburg in 2005. I've always been pleased with their service, and I would recommend them to anyone.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant High School. Brian Long alongside Brent Thomas and Kevin Wright. Fourth quarter set to begin underway. It'll be Summertown basketball in this tie game, high-stakes championship game. Busby, 17-footer, partially blocked, rebound Augustine. Augustine for Loretto. Russ is in the front court, over to Weathers. Weathers drives, shot blocked by Schaefer. Scramble for the rebound. Sanders has it. In the corner to Weathers. Weathers going to try a three. No good. Rebound Gabby Long. Gabby has it slapped away, and she's going to be fouled by Libby Sanders. That'll be the first team foul of the fourth period. That'll be Sanders' second.
If you're going to do that, you got to kind of do it in traffic. You can't do it out there in the open.
Ella Busby with it. Here come the Lady Eagles. 7:25 to play. Busby to Schaefer. Puts it on the floor. Thought about a jumper. Now gets it out there to Jones. Over to Blackwood. Blackwood drives into the lane. Takes it home. Layup blocked by Augustine. But Augustine's going to be called for the foul. And Riley Blackwood will go to the line for 2 free throws. That's 3 on Augustine.
Yep.
Blackwood. First free throw, good. Summertown retakes the lead, 28-27. Blackwood ready for the second toss. Guns, bang. Summertown by 2, 29-27. Weathers with it. Alley, that is, in the backcourt. Alley bring it across the timeline. Gives over to Sanders. Sanders gets a screen from Sophie Weathers. Now out front to Clifton. Clifton over to Allie Weathers. Screen. Weathers puts it on the floor. Picks up her dribble. Now to Sophie Weathers. Weathers to Augustine. Augustine drives. Cut off by Schaefer. Now redrives again. Shot up off the glass. Tough move by Allie Augustine. Athletic play.
Yeah.
Ties this game at 29. As here comes Busby. Busby gets a screen. Looks inside Schaefer. Needs help. Now gets it out there to Jones. Jones, it's a scramble for it. Picked up by Busby. Busby to Schaefer. Schaefer going to drive on Sophie Weathers. Cut off by Sophie Weathers to Hannah Jones to Blackwood. Thought about a three. Into the lane. Shot. Rolling. No good. Rebound. Sophie Weathers. Here comes Allie Augustine. Tie game, 29-all. Allie Weathers with it. Drives. And Hannah Jones is going to be called for her fourth. It'll be the first team foul on Summertown in the fourth period. And Brent, that's just like you said a while ago. Can't do that out there in front of everybody.
No, not out and right wide open there.
Lauren Howell will check in for Hannah Jones with the 4 personal fouls. And Clifton will play it in for Loretto side front court. 5:58 to play. 29-all your score. Allie Weathers with it on the wing. Over to Augustine. Inside to Sophie Weathers. Pass stolen by Blackwood. Blackwood for Summertown racing into front court. Gives it out there to Gabby Long. And now we're going to have. What did we have?
Nothing. He just stopped play.
He just stopped
for some
play
reason. Kickball. Okay. Well, we got the walk around there and we can't see.
Gabby Long with it. Looks inside Schaefer. Drives into the lane. Kicks it out. Busby. Round the horn to Blackwood. Inside Schaefer. Schaefer turnaround 15-footer. Bang. Abby Schaefer having a second half.
Oh, yeah. She's got
11 in the second half.
Yep. 16 total.
Allie Weathers with it. Inside Sophie Weathers. Shot up off the glass. Good.
That's
Sophie
her first
Weathers
two.
knocks the score at 31. 5 minutes to play in this basketball contest. Busby. Gabby Long. Gabby drives into the lane. Kicks out Schaefer. 15-footer. Baseline front rim. No good. Battle for the rebound. Lauren Howell is going to be called for the foul as she fouls Allie Weathers. It'll be the second team foul on Summertown, so no free throws yet.
Brian Schaefer's made a lot of tough shots. That's probably her best look she's had in the second half.
Might have been surprised she was open.
Yeah, maybe getting a little tired too.
Yeah, Weathers with it. Lauren Howell, that was her first foul. Weathers in the backcourt, kicks it ahead. Sanders going to gun a three. Back rim, no good. Rebound to Ella Busby. Busby into front court, shut down by Augustine. Skip pass over to Howell. Howell for three. Short. Rebound, run down, scramble for it. Clifton's got it. She gives to Sanders, to Allie Weathers. Into front court. Weathers peels off. She's trapped, needs help. Gets it out there to Augustine. Back to Allie Weathers. Looks inside, spins. Shot up, off the glass, no good. Rebound. We're going to get Clifton, I believe, of Loretto called for coming over the back. We'll see. No, that foul's going to be on Sophie Weathers. That'll be her fourth. It'll be Summertown basketball. Play at length of the court. 4:15 to play in the fourth period. 3 team fouls Loretto, 2 team fouls Summertown. Lauren Howell with it. Drives, gives over to Busby. Busby to Schaefer. Schaefer, top of the key. Back rim, no good. Rebound, Clifton. Good box outs there by the Lady Mustangs. Augustine with it. To Allie Weathers. Weathers. Over to Sanders. Sanders. Back out front, Augustine. Inside to Sophie Weathers. Over to Sanders. Inside, Allie Weathers. Kicks it in the corner to Clifton for an open three. Rolls, no good. Who's got the rebound? Allie Weathers. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Sophie Weathers. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Lauren Howell of Summertown. She gives to Ella Busby. Busby. Busby's going to be called for the travel. And she was getting pressured from Sanders coming up behind her, created the turnover.
Full timeout. Got a full timeout.
So with 3:18 to play, 31 all your score. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee. The Story family has worked together in the business for over 50 years now, and a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant High School. Brian Long alongside Brent Thomas and Kevin Wright. And Brent, you called it. I think we're going to go right down to
we're going to go to the wire. Summertown, they've got, their confidence is high right now. It's a tie game.
Weathers with it, brings it across the timeline, gives over to Clifton. Clifton out front to Augustine. Augustine skips it over to Sanders. She's open in the corner, didn't take it. Goes down on the baseline to Allie Weathers. Weathers hits a cutting Augustine. Pull-up jumper in the lane, rattles, comes out, rebound, Schaefer of Summertown. Got a good look.
Yep.
Busby
yep.
ahead to Howe. Howe back out front, Busby. We're under 3 minutes, 2:40 to play. Gabby Long drives into the lane, spins, shot up, no good, but she's going to go to the line for 2 free throws. Gabby Long, the junior from Summertown. That foul will be on number 14, Sanders. I believe that'll be her third.
Yep.
It'll be the 4th team foul on Loretto. So the next foul in Summertown will shoot free throws from here on out. 2 team fouls on Summertown. Long, first free throw in the air, good. Summertown retakes the lead. Riley Blackwood enters for Lauren Howe. 32-31, Summertown, 2:36 to play. Long, second free throw in the air. It's also good. Summertown by 2. Allie Weathers with it for the Lady Mustangs. Weathers across the timeline to Clifton. Clifton along the sideline, kicks it out there to Sanders. Sanders hits Augustine. Pass slapped away, picked up by Busby. Busby for Summertown across the timeline. Out between the circles, now gives over to Blackwood. Blackwood has it slapped away, now it's picked up by Sanders. Sanders, or Long, into the lane, gives over to Schaefer. Thought about a 3. Kicks out to Blackwood. Under 2 minutes to play. Summertown leading by 2. Blackwood to Schaefer. Summertown showing patience. Schaefer out, and it's going to be called for the carry. So 1:48 to play. It'll turn it over. It'll be Loretto basketball as Jesse Chance checks in for Libby Sanders. Allie Weathers to play it in to Augustine. Loretto trailing Summertown 33-31. Augustine gives over to Chance. In the corner to Clifton. Back out top of the key to Augustine. Top of the high post. Sophie Weathers, ball slapped away, picked up by Busby. Busby across the timeline, into the lane, back out Blackwood. Blackwood to Busby. Busby, 1:20 to play. Summertown by 2. Busby counts on, now gives it out there to Hannah Jones.
Timeout.
And Coach Jeremy Jean is going to call a timeout. We'll see what he's calling. With 1:14 to play, your score, Summertown 33, Loretto 31. It's going to be a full, so we'll be back in 60 seconds.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant High School. 1:14 to play. Summertown basketball leading 33-31 over Loretto. And Brent, this is what they call a white knuckler.
That's right. You know, Summertown has scored 6 in the fourth quarter and Loretto 4. It's been a defensive struggle. Of course, both teams have missed some easy shots in close.
So Summertown basketball, Gabby Long plays it in to Hannah Jones. Jones back to Gabby Long. Loretto picking up the pressure. Long drives into the lane, kicks it out Jones. Jones to Busby. Busby being guarded by Allie Weathers, has it slapped away, picked up by Sophie Weathers. She'll give it to Allie Weathers. Under a minute to play. Loretto basketball. Weathers with it, being guarded by Riley Blackwood. Weathers going to drive, spin, needs help, picked up her dribble, spins up off the glass, rolling, no battle for it, no good. That ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by Allie Weathers. It'll be Summertown basketball with 40.6 seconds to play. Gabby Long plays it in to Schaefer. Schaefer ahead to Busby. Busby being guarded by Chance, being trapped, chased, picks it up, and we're going to get another timeout. It'll be a full timeout by Coach Jeremy Jean. 31 seconds to play. Summertown with the ball leading 33-31. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Mount Pleasant. 33-31, Summertown leading by 2. Summertown basketball, side front court. Gabby Long to play it in for the Lady Eagles. Long gets it into Jones. Back to Gabby Long. She's going to be fouled by Allie Augustine, and that will send Gabby Long to the free throw line for 2 free throws with 28.8 seconds to play. That foul on Augustine will be her 4th. Gabby Long, the junior, will step to the free throw line.
Brian, she's only got 2 points in the game, and they were 2 free throws in the fourth quarter to make that 3.
Gabby Long knocks the first one down. Summertown by 3. Summertown's Gabby Long. Eyes the mark. Second toss. Also good. Summertown by 4 with 28 seconds to play. Allie Weathers. It's going to be trapped, and we're going to get a timeout by Coach Rutledge. And it's going to be a 30, so we'll keep it right here. 24 seconds to play. Summertown 35, Loretto 31. Loretto basketball. Brent, what are you looking for right here?
Allie Weathers.
Allie Weathers. That's a good call.
It's going to be Allie Weathers. Loretto's only scored 4 points in the fourth quarter. Summertown's got 8, and they lead by 4.
Well,
it's kind of been a ragged fourth quarter in a way.
It has. Like you said earlier, both teams have had opportunities to score, maybe rushed them just a little bit, kind of just whatever reason couldn't get them to go. So on the floor for Loretto, Clifton, Augustine, Chance, Allie Weathers, Sophie Weathers. For Summertown, Schaefer, Busby, Long, Jones, Blackwood. Clifton looks for help, gets it in to Augustine. To Weathers. Weathers working on Schaefer. Cut off, trap, got to give it up. Now to Augustine. Augustine back to Allie Weathers for 3. Air ball, no good. It'll go out of bounds. Last touch. It'll be Summertown basketball with 10 seconds to play. And they lead by 4. Gabby Long gets it into Schaefer. Schaefer gets it back to Gabby Long. And Abby is going to be fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2 free throws with 7.5 seconds to play. That foul will be on number 32, Sophie Weathers, and I believe that will be her 5th, Brent. And it is. So just a reminder, the winner of this game will get Grundy County, the first round of the region, at home. The loser will get Community, first round of the region, at their home gym. Summertown and Loretto both will play at home. Schaefer knocks down the free throw. Summertown by 5 with 7.5 seconds to play. Schaefer, second toss in the air, bang. Summertown by 6. Weathers in the front court, 3 seconds. Shot up, block, rebound. It'll go out of bounds with a half a second to play. It'll be Loretto basketball under their own basket. And we're going to get one final timeout on the floor. So we'll keep it here. 0.5 seconds to play. Summertown 37, Loretto 31. Coach Rutledge discussing something with the official.
You gonna do the brown and?
No.
I got one.
Do yours.
Yeah, well, we'll do one
for each team.
Yeah.
You
but
do
it'll be sponsored by one person. Yeah.
I assume you're gonna go Schaefer Summertown.
Oh yeah. But I was gonna let you pick, but that's.
Ready. And we're back here at Mount Pleasant. Summertown. Now we got. Do we have a technical foul, Brent?
Must have had a technical.
So Gabby Long will be at the free throw line. First free throw, good. Gabby Long, perfect from the free throw line.
All
tonight.
in the fourth quarter.
5 out of 5 in the fourth quarter.
5 out of 5.
Gabby Long, try to make it 6 in the air. Good. 39-31, Summertown by 8. It'll be Summertown basketball. Just got to get it in bounds, and it'll be all she wrote for this game. Gabby into Schaefer. And there's your final. Your final score in the District 10 2A championship game. Summertown 39, Loretto 31. Brent, thoughts on the game?
Well, first of all, it's hard to beat somebody 3 times. And
Summertown boys found that out last night.
And we talked about it before the game that up there at Summertown, this game was close in the fourth quarter, and Loretto kind of broke it open. Well, Summertown hung around, Loretto hung around, and Summertown made plays at the end of the game. Loretto had some good looks. They just couldn't get them to fall. So we'll do our players of the game. We're going to do one for each. Our players of the game are sponsored by So Beautifully Stitched by Aaron for all your cross-stitch, hand embroidery, and small sewing projects and repair. Call 931-279-8671 or contact Aaron Surratt on social media. And I'm going to go with, on Summertown's side, they won. I'm going to go with Abby Jo Schaefer. Is that her first name, Abby Jo?
Abby Jo, big second half.
Yeah,
big second half.
Yeah, and then I'm going to go with Allie Weathers for Loretto, and that's our players of the game. And, Brian, it was a good game. And so who plays who now?
So Summertown girls will play Grundy County, and Loretto girls will host Community.
And
I'm just going to tell you, if I'm a betting man, I'm going to say in the region finals we're doing it all over
Probably again. Yep.
So it's very good. So that'll do it here from Loretto or from Mount Pleasant. Or Kevin, are you wanting to stay for the awards? Or so for Brent Thomas, this is Brian Long signing off for Kevin Wright. Big thanks to Kevin. We'll see you, I guess, Monday night for the boys' consolation and championship games. So final score, Summertown 39, Loretto 31. Wishing everybody a good night, safe trip.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.